Hi guys, welcome to another video by Optionables. My name is Saket and today in this video we are going to discuss what exactly happened to the markets and what we can expect from the markets tomorrow, as well as what happened to our trades. So by the way, I haven't made a video from almost 4 to 5 days, that is from last Thursday, and today I'm shooting a video from our new office setup. So we haven't completely completed this, but maybe by next week or next 10 days we should be ready with the whole setup, and definitely after that we will show a tour of our new office. So now coming to what happened to trades on Thursday up till Tuesday. So I have to tell you certain things about the trades on Thursday. So Thursday we had a loss of around 4 lakh and I had posted this on the community tab. And Thursday we made a lot of blunders, not with the intraday trades but with the positional trades. There were some trades which were totally unnecessary and we ended up taking, and most of the trades were done with impulse. There was very less rational or thought put into the trade, and finally we had to book the entire trade with a loss. So what exactly happened was, intraday position was absolutely fine, but with the positional trade, what exactly happened? On Thursday we saw a 4.5% gap up in Bank Nifty. One, because there was some positive news from Russia and DAX and all was up by close to 7.5%. And apart from that, there was also election result where BJP won the majority in most of the states, and because of that the markets were also higher. And later what happened is, during the later half of the day there was some sell-off where Bank Nifty corrected almost close to 1000 points from its high. So in this course of time, what exactly we ended up doing was, when there was a huge gap up, we ended up shorting some additional put options, additional naked put options for a short straddle which we had taken. So now what happened, as the market started coming down, so this put option which I had shorted for around 130 rupees was now trading around 290 rupees or somewhere close to 300 rupees. So this is a move of close to 170 points in that particular option, and I had shorted 1000 quantity, wherein I ended up losing somewhere close to 1.7 lakh. So looking at a loss of 1.7 lakh, I was immediately involved emotionally and I ended up purchasing a hedge. Not just purchasing a hedge, I also ended up shorting additional call option. So now what happened, I have sold a put option at 130, that is trading at 300 rupees. Now I have purchased a hedge as well as shorted a call option looking at the market crash, and immediately there was a bounce back up and I got very badly hit, and this entire trade costed me close to 3.5 lakh. So I booked the loss of entire 3.5 lakh because I didn't want to carry this position tomorrow. So the thing is, if I had carried the entire position, maybe now I would be in a very good position and I could have also given everything in a pretty good profit. But at that point of time, I was not comfortable holding because I was taking the trade emotionally. So there was very little rational put into the trade. So I squared off everything with a loss of around 3.5 lakh, 3.5 to 3.7 lakh, and I closed the entire position. And intraday we had lost around 70-80k, and that also I ended up closing. Overall we booked a loss of 4.5 lakh. So after this, what happened is Friday, where we ended up booking around 80,000 loss. So this was a natural trading loss, which sometimes you can't avoid. So we tried adjusting the position. We did well in avoiding a 1.5 lakh loss and cutting it down all the way to 80,000. And yesterday was a very good day where we ended up making around 1.5 lakh, and today also we made around 30-40,000 positive. Overall we are still in negative of somewhere close to 3.2 lakh. So if not, we should be recovering this by this expiry, that is Thursday. So if everything goes well, we also have certain ratio spreads as well as the current week strangle, so they themselves should be giving this 3 lakh profit. So the next question is, what happened to the markets today? So as we could see that the markets ended up consolidating in the opening. So it was absolutely flat, it hardly opened 20-30 points up, and it consolidated throughout in the range of 16,800 to 16,900. And post that we saw a huge sell-off during the afternoon session where the markets ended up coming all the way to 16,500. So the major sell-off was seen in Infosys, where it was down around 2.5%, and Kotak Bank, which was also down 3%. Apart from that, the Bank Nifty was quite resilient compared to Nifty because of HDFC Bank. Yesterday we had a pretty positive news in HDFC Bank because RBI had removed all sorts of restrictions, and because of that we saw a 3% rally in HDFC Bank, and obviously Bank Nifty also moved along with HDFC Bank because that is a top paying stock in Bank Nifty. So apart from that, we also saw all private sector banks do well, especially Kotak after HDFC Bank, because even that ended up gaining close to 2%. But today, we saw similar sell-off in Kotak where it fell close to 3%, and HDFC Bank also ended up falling around 1.5%. So what we are witnessing now is as soon as the market bounces up, it is facing some stiff resistance at higher levels. Today also we saw once Nifty came towards 17,000, there was immediate sell-off and markets went back to 16,500. So one thing what we can note is we might not see a huge downside from here because 16,000 will act as a very strong support for the market, and on the upside 17,000 is a very strong resistance, and we might end up consolidating in this range until most of the uncertainty is done. So today if you see, even European markets opened 2% lower, but right now they have recovered close to 1% and they're just trading 1% lower, and even SGX is indicating a positive start. But today right now is too early to decide upon anything because anything can happen overnight. US markets to open tonight and followed by the Asian markets, so anything can happen by tomorrow morning. But right now European markets have slightly recovered and even SGX is indicating a positive start. So I won't be discussing more about our intraday trades today in this video because I have already discussed what were the mistakes we did, and today was a very simple trade where we ended up making around 30,000. So overall take on the market is that we are expecting the market to consolidate in the range of 16,000 to 17,000. So we won't be taking any positions until these ranges are broken directional wise. So until that will be non-directional between 16,000 to 17,000. I won't be discussing about the trade which we took today because I already told about the entire 4-day trade, and today was a fairly simple trade where we ended up doing a short straddle, and once the market started moving in one side, we were in a pretty good profit, but later the market bounced back towards the end and we ended up giving most of our profits, and we booked around 40,000 rupees end of the day. So with this we also come to the end of this video. So tomorrow onwards we'll be having the videos more regularly where we'll discuss about what exactly happened to the trade on a daily basis, and we'll also be giving insights on a daily basis. So thank you so much for joining guys, and hope you guys have liked this video. Please don't forget to hit the like button, share this video as well as subscribe to Optionables. Thank you so much for joining.